Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're actually going to be talking about Pokemon Legends ZA. So it's been over a year since they've done the initial trailer, which honestly didn't really give us much. It was kind of more of a teaser, and we haven't heard anything since. I've been kind of really excited to see what this has to show. This is kind of like my first impressions. I've been trying to stay offline to get the full picture. But yeah, normally, like, when you see this type of stuff, like right now, what you guys see, like, sometimes they might put some Easter eggs. I don't really see any Easter eggs or anything on the shelves back there. But yeah, let's actually dive into this, because I'm kind of curious if this is going to be like Arceus, Legends, where it's like kind of in the past. But I don't know. Let's dive into this.
Finally, here's the latest update on Pokemon Legends ZA.
I was going to say, about time, man. It's been 12 months. So it does look like it's going to be on the original Switch, but I'm kind of curious if it's going to be on the Switch too. See, I'm like, if I didn't have any frame of reference to this screenshot, like if I didn't know it was Pokemon Day, like, to me this looks like a screenshot from Scarlet and Violet. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, the graphics are not impressing me right now. It like this too. Like, we're just initially looking at it. Like, this to me looks like a Scarlet and Violet trailer, to be honest. I mean, the character design's not bad. I mean, she's cute looking, but like, to me, this looks like a Scarlet and Violet like theme, I guess, at this point. Like, if you would have told me this is Legends, I would probably think this is more Scarlet and Violet, but not sure. Let's continue on. As I say, gym leader Ed's hat. We found your hat, dude. Yeah, nothing like screams like this is a Legends game. So we saw a gate there. I'm curious what all that is about. Yeah, because look, it looks like these areas are like zoned off for some reason. I wonder if you have to unlock them. Oh, that's the starters? Interesting. We got two of the same generation. Like, I'm gonna be honest. This is super lackluster. So if we're kind of going with the whole Legends vibe, like, Tepig's probably going to be a fire ghost. I mean, it would be really cool. Chikorita evolves into a grass fairy. That would be really cool. But the Totodile's probably going to be a water dark, if I had to guess. I'm not gonna lie. These are not my favorite trio. I was hoping to see Greninja, at least Greninja. It's kind of disappointing, but you know, that's just a personal opinion there. So, like, another thing I've noticed, this doesn't seem to be taking place like in ancient times. It almost seems like this is taking place after X and Y. I'm assuming. Oh. Is this live action? Okay, I'm glad to still see it. It still has the same catching noise. And the same kind of catching mechanic there. What is this? Oh, we can't. We just teleport up. Okay. Yo, that dude just Assassin's Creed with the Rodon phone. Oh my. I don't know how I feel about that, but okay. Yeah, like to me, this just like to me like this screams like a DLC for Scarlet and Violet. Like it's not terrible, but it's like for me, like maybe I put Pokemon and Game Freak at a much higher pedestal just because they pretty much are the number one, gaming IP franchise in the whole entire world. I mean, they have the budget to spend a hell of a lot more money to make the game look a way better. Like it's been over a year, and this is kind of the quality we're getting. Like I feel like I'm personally noticing like there's hitches. Like as soon as I like take the 60 frames off of the YouTube buffer and put it to the normal 30, it's not as bad, but like I definitely I'm seeing the frame rate. Like it's not as bad as like the 3 FPS windmill, but this game's gonna struggle on the Switch. I have a bad feeling it's gonna struggle really bad. I will say that if they do have to put a gimmick in the game, the Mega Evolution is my favorite gimmick. I'm not gonna lie, it is my favorite. So there has been rumors that there might be a new Mega, but I don't know if we're gonna see it in this trailer or not. I mean, Lucario is pretty cool. Yep, nothing new there. Yo, it's AC or AZ. But I was kind of curious. I was kind of curious what this character, not her. I wonder if she's related to Clement and Bonnie, the gym leaders from X and Y, because they're from the same town. There's AZ. Yep, there's Floette. He looks so different. He actually has a smile on his face. I know in the other promotional work, it's always like he's sad and depressed. He looks actually happy, but I don't know. You go from like being a king and now he's kind of dressed up. I'm not sure what that all means. So it looks like we got a Zygarde form here.
Pokemon Legends ZA is a new title in the Pokemon series. The story takes place in Lumiose City,
Yeah, I mean, Tower kind of gave it away there.
largest city in the Kalos region. Prism Tower stands tall at the center of this city of beautiful vistas.
Yeah, it's just like every screen, like every clip I've seen so far, it feels like Scarlet and Violet.
These days, Lumiose is undergoing a high-tech urban redevelopment plan to...
Yeah, that it has to be sometime in the future. I don't think it's like 300 years in the future, but it definitely feels like it's further. It's probably like 10, 20 years in the future. I was hoping to see a cameo from like Serena, like she's like the most popular Pokegirl from this time, like X and Y. Like I'm surprised she doesn't make an appearance. And I think I figured out what's going on here. Like the models, even though I feel like everything is Scarlet and Violet, it has a different texture to it. Like it doesn't have this like lifelike. It's more of like a cartoony texture. That's what it is. it's literally using Scarlet and Violet just with a different, like, it's almost like a different filter and a different texture on the models.
Turn it into a city that people and Pokemon truly share. After you arrive in Lumiose City to see the sights, you'll meet 3 Pokemon, one of which will become your first partner: Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile.
So the question is, will these get Mega Forms? I personally don't think these are getting Mega Forms. I think they are going to get a regional variant, like the other Legends game, where, you know, I think the water is probably going to be Water Dark. The other one's going to be Fire Ghost. I really, really want Chikorita to have Fire, or not, Grass Fairy. Like, I feel like that would be really cool.
You'll choose one of these Pokemon to accompany you on a new journey as you get to know Lumiose City and its inhabitants. Here are some.
I mean, standard Pokemon characters, nothing terrible, nothing great.
Some of the colorful characters you'll encounter. When you arrive in Lumiose, you'll meet a new friend and ally.
I really love this Floette design. I hope we'll be able to, like, capture, maybe not this particular one, but maybe capture a variant of it.
Either Urbane or Tawny.
So I'm assuming, I don't think those are the main characters.
The hotel where you'll be.
If I remember right, AZ was like 9 feet tall. Yeah, they just made him like, they made him like an old man here. I thought he was already like 3,000 years old. So he runs a hotel. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like they just like threw him in the game here.
By AZ. You'll also meet his partner, Floette. Lumiose's redevelopment is being managed by Quasartico Inc. You'll become acquainted with the company's CEO, Jet, and her secretary, Vinny. The different people you meet will make your time in Lumiose all the richer.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious what these gates are. I hope these are not like loading zones.
Help people and Pokemon coexist. The city has set up.
Are you serious? This is literally like in Legends where it's like the open area. Oh boy. I don't know how I feel about
Wild
this.
zones. These areas, located throughout Lumiose, give wild Pokemon habitats where they can thrive.
I'm not gonna lie, this looks really empty. It looks really empty.
To catch one of these wild Pokemon, aim carefully.
I am happy the mechanic is back where you can catch it outside of battle.
Then throw a Pokeball. If you're having a hard time catching one, have one of.
Hold on. We could simultaneously, and there's a cooldown? Hold on. Why does Chikorita know Disarming Voice? That is not learned that's not learned normally through level up. Unless they gave the move. I think this just confirmed. I think Chikorita's going to evolve into a Grass Fairy. I would be so happy if that's actually true. But I don't know. Disarming Voice is not something that normal, but it's really weird seeing that there's actually like a cooldown for the moves here.
One of your Pokemon use its moves to weaken the target, making it easier to catch.
I mean, it makes sense. You weaken, catch it.
This game offers a style of Pokemon battling not seen in previous titles.
You know what this reminds me of? Is which game? Digimon. Which Digimon? It was the one they just remastered. If you guys remember which Digimon game it was, I think it was Next Order. This kind of the battling kind of reminds me of it.
Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or...
Oh, that's interesting. So you got to be strategic about your placement of your moves as well. Interesting.
different areas of effect. So choose your timing and positioning carefully to gain the upper hand.
You know what'd be really cool? I think this is a really big miss, is being able to physically, like, play as the Pokemon. Like, in this sense, like, we'll be able to, like, wouldn't it be cool, like, if you could switch over to the Pokemon and actually move and do the attacking as well? That would be really cool. Kind of like a Monster Rancher esque type battling, because you could still make it turn based. But this definitely gives me like Digimon Next Order vibes with this combat system, which is not terrible, but I still think being able to move the Pokemon itself would be a better option here. But I am overall happy that it is not just the standard turn-based, that Pokemon is trying to get out of its, you know, comfort zone here. Like, whoever, like, thought up the Legends, like, branch, I you know, give them props for, you know, going to their superiors is like, I want to make this game. Because honestly, this is, like, overall, this type of combat should have been what should have been offered in Scarlet and Violet, not just Legends here.
Lead your partner Pokemon through battles and dodge incoming attacks. Swap Pokemon if you need to and find the right moment to unleash a move. What's more, certain Pokemon can go beyond evolution by undergoing Mega Evolution.
Okay, yeah, nothing. These are already standard megas here.
When a trainer's keystone resonates with the Megastone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do more than just change shape. It'll unlock a new level.
What is this? Unlock a new level of power. What does that mean? Oh, Stone Edge Plus? Oh, is it like an ultimate move?
Of power, turning the tide of battle in its favor.
So that must be the new gimmick. Like, besides the Mega Evolution, is like it has like an ultimate. I'm surprised they went away from the power, speed, or the agile power, kind of like the Monster Hunter Stories combat system.
As Lumiose continues its transformation into a city that belongs to both people and Pokemon, who knows what kinds of encounters and experiences will await.
Okay, looks like we will be able to pick up Zygarde pieces throughout the town. I'm not gonna lie, like, the city itself looks pretty massive, but overall I still get Scarlet and Violet vibes, and it does look kind of empty in some spots. So I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt and say this is early footage, and that could easily change. But knowing Pokemon's history, normally what you see on here is normally what you get.
Pokemon Legends.
So late 2025, which instantly my brain tells me holiday season, which I think it's going to be before Christmas. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be during like Thanksgiving time, so like late November. That's honestly my guess. If they're smart and want to get the most sales, they would do it before Christmas, but right after Thanksgiving, especially like during Black Friday. That's probably like the ideal time to do this.
ZA. Coming late 2025.
And I think that is it. But yeah, overall, like, it's more of like, I expected more. Not like the whole game or anything, but like, I just feel like this is just like a reskinned Scarlet and Violet. Like I felt like this is what they should have offered in Scarlet and Violet initially. Like I'm happy to see that they have made improvements over Scarlet and Violet, but I feel like this is what should have been offered in Scarlet and Violet, and this game would have been a continuation of more improvement. But I do have my concerns with it being on the regular Switch. There is always the possibility of it going on Switch 2, and potentially there might be like an added another graphics setting, like maybe for higher definition than the standards. I believe the Switch is 720 if I remember off the top of my head. But yeah, overall, like I'm not like I'm gonna go out and like I'm super excited, but I'm not like completely disappointed. It is nice to see some news. It's just overall, it's more of a meh to me. Like, I don't know. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys think, because overall, I really, really want the Pokemon Company to make a turnaround. Like, but I don't think this is the game that's going to make like the complete turnaround, because Scarlet and Violet definitely was. I personally think it was one of their worst games they've ever made. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys think of the trailer, if you guys are excited about Pokemon Legends ZA. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.